November, we got the Lovers. Okay, and so October could have been a little difficult for some of you, but it cleared the way, and it cleared the way for the Lovers to come in this month. And so once again, January, I didn't mean to say January, but maybe January is coming into play here. But Gemini is another sign coming up in your reading. We got Gemini earlier this year, and so whether you know a Gemini or there's Gemini planets in your chart or wherever house that is, this could be activated once more. And so pay attention to that. Let me see what month we got the other Gemini energy for. Okay, so it was back in May when we got the other archetypal energy of Gemini. Okay, so there could have been a relationship connected to this, but either way, there's some kind of connection between May and November and just Gemini energy. So maybe something got activated in May and wherever Gemini sits in your birth chart, and it's okay if you don't know. And now it's being like reactivated. Okay. And with the Lovers, it doesn't have to always be like romantic relationships or anything. But it is igniting that lover card archetypal energy. And so it has a lot to do with, there's like a lot of self-realization. Okay, there's a lot of like connection to the divine here with this card. It's a union of opposites. It's, you know, feminine, masculine coming together in union. Okay, and you create a trinity by doing that. And so, you know, you could find yourself more just at peace and more like one with the universe, you know, just like really more connected, and especially connected with yourself. Okay, I feel like, yeah, like this could be relationships, but I feel like overall, like this is something that you're embodying deep within. Okay, I feel like passion projects could be a big thing for you in November. I feel like you're just really going after what it is you believe and what it is you feel. Okay, because this is a card that does deal with faith and belief and things like that, and it comes from your heart, it comes from what you feel within. Okay, um and I just think of so many things, but I feel like if I just start talking about them, it'll drag on. But just think of, like, you know, pictures of, like, you'll see of Jesus and he's pointing at his heart and then he's pointing in the sky. um you know, it for some, you could say that it's through his heart that he reaches the divine. Okay, so and there's like Kabbalah practices like that as well, and like, you know, maybe even like meditation, like chakra, like going through your heart. When I meditate, I usually stop at the heart chakra. I tend not to, like, I'll do mudras and stuff. I tend not to do any mudras to activate anything higher than that. I like to bring the energy into my heart space and kind of just like let it do its thing and settle back down. Okay, whether or not I should be doing that, whatever, that's just what I do. And so, yeah, a lot of heart chakra activations, a lot of heart work. I'm even getting like root work, but like getting down to the root of the issue. Okay, and you can even like look at the veins in your heart as like a root, or like the heart is like the seed, you know. So yeah, like there's just like a lot of like divine connection, you know. There can even just be you connecting to certain religious figures. You don't have to be religious. Like I definitely identify with like Mary Magdalene, and you know, even like when I'm like praying or like whatever doing work, I'll call upon Isis and stuff, even though like I don't really know too much about Egyptian mythology. um but it's just I find myself doing that. I find myself activating that. And so you could just be finding yourself doing that, like just calling upon certain deities, if that's part of, you know, unless you're like super religious and don't do that, that's fine. You don't have to. But just overall, like, I just feel like you're going to be turning to certain archetypes. Okay. And it could be unconscious too. Like maybe you're just embodying certain aspects of an archetype or a deity and not really realize it. Okay, so I'll say though, for relationships, yeah, this is a great month for relationships. There is like a greater sense of renewal. If you're starting a new relationship in November, I will say it's very, very karmic, and it's like very like just super, it's super spiritual. Okay, it's super like um like the alchemical wedding, okay? And there's this painting by, I believe, Amy Balovitz, something like that. Balovitz, Amy Balovitz. And she's got a painting called The Alchemical Wedding, and it's gorgeous. And so it's something like that where it's just like a union. Again, I did mention like just the masculine and feminine coming together. So however that union may be, um, even if it's not romantic, that is what's happening. And so whatever relationships, even if you're in an existing relationship, you're going to deeper your connection here in November, and deeper your understanding of this connection. Like it's more than just what you feel deep inside, it's what you believe. And it's also like more than what you believe. It's like this is God's plan, right? So like I just feel like you're going to get like a deeper sense, not only a deeper connection, but it's more like a deeper understanding. Like I feel like it's more about just expanding your awareness of yourself, and also stay rooted in your heart, you know. um, and I know your root chakra is not there, but that's just like what I'm getting. Like stay here all November, okay, and keep it strong. Like, you know, it sucks because like people see like love, and I saw someone like downplay the word sacred and say it was a weakness and whatnot, but it's like it's not okay. You do have to be vulnerable to get to that place, but like how powerful is that to be so completely stripped naked and vulnerable to welcome the divine in. Okay, I think that's pretty fucking powerful. I don't see a weakness in that at all. Okay, so yeah, to each their own. Okay, so that's what we got for November.